What's up, guys? AC Card Shark back again. Back with probably my last video of the year. Today's like December 28th, I want to say. By the time this post, probably December 29th. Just wanted to hit you guys up with the Christmas pickups. I got 4 games for Christmas, from 3 from Mindy, 1 from her mom. And I picked up 3 games on the Gamefly end of the year sale that just came in the mail today. And then the last games I picked up were 2 from Best Buy, just because I wanted to pick them up and I just wanted to get them, so I bought them. So I'm just going to go and hit those up. First, the Christmas games. The first game up, I actually bought for Mindy. It's for the Nintendo 3DS. I'm sure, even though it was Mindy's present for me, I'm sure I'll probably end up playing it at some point, just because it's a game to play and I want to try it. But that is the Sims 3 Pets for the 3DS. Got this for a really good deal. Normally it's like 20 bucks or 25 bucks, I think. Ended up picking it up for, I believe it was either 5 or 10 bucks. It was on some kind of sale, I forget, a while back. Maybe it was Black Friday. I'm not sure. But I picked it up for Mindy because it just seems like a game that she would enjoy on the 3DS. And who knows? I don't know. Who knows if it's any good or not, but I think she only has like 2 or 3 games for her 3DS, even though we combined our collection and we play each other's games. But this, I wanted to just get her another title, so that was that. And then let's see, Christmas pickups. I got 2 PS3 games. The first one I got, I've actually really wanted to play, and it's funny because I never played, or I shouldn't say play. I never beat the first one, but just couldn't beat the deal that I hooked Mindy up with, and she took advantage of it. Infamous 2. For the PS3. It was part of Gamefly. They were having a big sale for the holidays, and so I looked through and picked out the games I wanted and the ones that were a decent price. I made a spreadsheet out of it and emailed it to her at work so she could have it, and then she ordered what ones she wanted to get for me. So all these games that she got were all ones that she picked out off of a list of like 20 or 25 games. So Infamous 2. I heard some decent things about it. Who knows? I'll let you guys know. I had to get through Infamous 1, obviously, but I will eventually hit that one up. The second one, I'm just ultra happy to have. I can't even say how happy I am to get this game. Again, it's from Mindy for Christmas, and that is Journey for the PS3. Now, this was a downloadable only game at one point. They did put it out on disc. The plus side for having it on disc is that it actually comes with 3 games. Journey obviously being the main title right there. But as you can see, it says 3 award-winning games. It also comes with Flow, which, is a great game in itself. And a game I've wanted to play forever, and I never downloaded it for whatever reason. I don't know why. But that game is, if I can see it correctly, is Flower. So you got Flower, you have Flow, and you have Journey, all on one disc, all for the PS3. You pop in one disc, you get 3 games. It's just, I've been itching to play Flower for the longest time, a couple years, and I just never got around to downloading it. I don't know why. I just heard so many good things. Pixel Sandwich was telling me how awesome of a game it was or is. And then Flow, I've heard good things about. And then Journey, Pixel Sandwich again played Journey and said it was a great game as well. The fact that they're all on one disc, absolutely amazing. Just awesome time. I can't wait to bust those out. So that'll be definitely really cool. And then the last 2 I got, the last one from Mindy I got for Christmas, Xbox 360, and that is Max Payne 3. I had this rented for a while back in like May when I went out to visit Pixel Sandwich. And we played the rental copy, and it was a really good game. I think we put an hour into it while I was out there, and then I mailed it back because I knew it was a good game I would buy eventually. And when the price was right, and sure enough it was right, it was less than 20 bucks off of Gamefly, and it was a Christmas present for me, so I paid nothing for it. But Mindy picked it up for me for Christmas, so Max Payne 3 for the 360. And the game that Mindy's mom picked up for me for Christmas, again, it was with Mindy's help. Mindy had the list of games I wanted from Gamefly, and her mom basically said, pick one out for him, and I'll give you my information, and you order it, I'll pay for it, give it to him for Christmas. That game is Syndicate. Another game I was just itching to play, Pixel Sandwich. Again, most of my games and recommendations come from him because we know each other well enough to know what games that we'll like and dislike. This was mainly for a co-op to play with Pixel Sandwich so we could play together. Heard some decent things about it, not blockbuster things, but enough to make it a good time and make it fun and to play with Pixel Sandwich. That's what I like to do. So Syndicate for the 360. So those were the 4 Christmas pickups, and then the one for Mindy, The Sims 3 Pets. But Infamous 2, Journey, Max Payne 3, and Syndicate. Those are what I got for Christmas. And then moving on to the year-end sale, the Gamefly year-end sale. It's still going on now. I think it's on until January 3rd. I just checked it tonight to see if they released any more games into the pool to buy. And it's looking like it's getting pretty slim now, guys. So, I mean, if you want to take advantage of the deals, I would jump on it pretty quick because, I mean, I know that the 360 had over 2 pages, I think, of games for sale, and now it's down to 1 single page because they're selling out of all their titles. So, the second I get that email from Gamefly saying the year-end sale is on, I pretty much have money put aside ready for this year-end sale every year. I know, like, in 2010, I think I picked up 17 games or something like that, something crazy like that. This year, I only picked up 3. I probably could have picked up more. It would just be fluff, so to speak, for my collection. It would just be like, oh, look, I added numbers. These are 3 games I want to play. Not that I try not to buy games just in general, just to buy them, but a lot of times I do, and I'll be like, oh, this game looks great, and it's still sealed on my shelf, or like when Pixel Sandwich was here, for instance, I'm looking at it right now, Super Street Fighter 4 for the PS3. We found 2 copies on clearance at Target. We both picked them up. We're like, we'll play this co-op. We never did. It's still sitting there sealed a year and a half later. So sometimes you just buy games and you just end up padding your collection, and that's not good. I mean, like you have to buy games to play them. So this year I decided to take it easy and just buy games I was going to play, and I picked up 3 games I'm going to play. So this game wasn't exactly on my radar at any point, but the fact is I got it for $6, and it came with the slipcover and everything. That game is Brink for the Xbox 360. I also got, I believe, a release copy because it has the do not release or do not sell before, what is that, May 10th of 2011. So it's kind of cool. It's got that release sticker on it. But, yeah, I mean, it's looking pretty cool. Like I said, it's got the slipcover and everything on it. It's got like a 3D slipcover. You can see the depth to it. And I really just added it to my cart because it was a game I've always wanted to try. I know it got some pretty nasty reviews and stuff. It wasn't the greatest of games, but for $6, I will buy anything. I will play anything for $6. That's cheap enough for me to say, even if it's bad, you know what? Who cares? Let me just give it a shot, right? So for $6, I picked up Brink, and who knows if that's gonna be any good or not. The 2 that I really were on my radar. These were on my Christmas list. I didn't get them for Christmas. They were still available, and this time through the year-end sale, which actually I believe made them even cheaper. 2 games I really do want, and when I didn't get them for Christmas, I immediately went to Gamefly and to check for them when the year-end sale started, and they were there, so I picked them up. The first one is for the Nintendo 3DS, which is really weird for me to actually really search out a 3DS game. But I did do this because, I mean, I've been playing this game since it originated on the PC. And yes, I did say I played a game on the PC as a gamer. Those of you who know me and know me well from over the last 2 to 3 years, I'm not a PC gamer. I'm not a Mac gamer. I'm not a computer gamer. I go on the computer to edit videos, to download music, to do my iPod and all that kind of stuff, and email and all that stuff. I don't go on there to game. I go and I hit up my consoles and I hit these games back here. That's my game. So for me to search out a game that originated as a PC game and I played it on the PC, pretty amazing. But I got this for $11 off of Gamefly for the 3DS, and that is Roller Coaster Tycoon 3D. I was looking forward to this game coming out from the second that they announced it was coming out for the system. And the fact that it came out, and I had it on my rental list, it just, for some reason, I never got it as a rental. It never came in. And I just kind of, not that I forgot about it, but it just wasn't like, my ultimate priority, basically. There were other games coming out. I wanted to play more. And, it just kind of slipped by me. All of a sudden, I see it on the list. I'm like, oh my God, I totally wanted to play that game. Like, it was really just came back, like the passion came back again. And like I said, they had it as, there's the cartridge right there. And there's your booklet right there. And when I saw it for sale for 11 bucks, I was like, psh, buy it now. Like, I have to get it. So, Roller Coaster Tycoon 3D for the 3DS. Again, I'll let you guys know how it is. If I can figure out a way to do gameplay footage of the 3DS, I would definitely do one for that one. That's cool. And then the last one I picked up is for the Wii. And again, if you guys know me, I don't play the Wii. I don't play my Wii. I hate it. I shouldn't say I hate it. They have, I mean, I'm looking at my Wii collection right now, and it's very small compared to like my other systems, but it's all games I love. Like, the games are great. I hate the motion. I hate the motion. I hate the lack of cross-game chat, and I hate the lack of achievements. And Pixel Sandwich picked up a Wii U, and which I'm not jumping on right away. And he's like, there's no achievements. There's no cross-game chat. I'm like, dude, Nintendo, what are you doing, guys? Like, come on. Long rant about that. I could go on for hours. But the fact is, I picked up a game for the Nintendo Wii, which is very rare for me. But it goes along the lines of a collectible as well. And it's something I've wanted since I knew that they were putting it out. And the fact that I bought it from Gamefly, I got it for, I believe, $22. Originally $22. I had $5 off coupon. I got it for $17. And that is the 20th anniversary Kirby Collection. So it's the Kirby's Dream Collection Special Edition. As you can see right here, it's the original box. It comes with the game disc, a CD soundtrack, and a collectible book. And as you can see from the spine and everything, it's like this thick outside case to it, right? So then, you know, the fact that you're basically purchasing an old rental, the fact that it comes with all the original stuff is pretty damn amazing. But I'm going to open it up for you and just show you some of the stuff a little bit more in detail. The first thing that I come across is the 20th anniversary celebration book. And as you can see, it's pretty much like a history, a history of Kirby. You know, some older pictures of Kirby. You've got some write-ups about all the different games: Kirby's Dream Land, Kirby's Adventure, Kirby's Dream Land 2 and 3, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, some of the Nintendo Power covers, and you've got some of the some Japanese artwork with Kirby on it. So it's pretty cool. It's the history of Kirby in book form, which is pretty neat. And then here's the actual game cartridge, or the game case right here, which I thought was pretty neat looking too. It's got like that wood look to it. And there's the back, all the games that are on it. And when you open it up, you've got the game disc right here, which is pretty cool. And then when you flip it over, I need to take out my Club Nintendo code because no one's stealing my points. And there's your CD soundtrack right there. And you know, it's got both discs in one, which is pretty cool. I think from what I've heard, the reviews have said that this is actually a better anniversary combo disc than the 25th anniversary Mario All Stars, which I can't see, you know, Mario beating it. It was just basically a ROM on a disc, and that was it. I mean, this is actually, you know, a lot different. But here, as you can see, the classic titles that are on there, you've got Kirby's Dream Land for the Game Boy. You've got Kirby's Adventure from the NES. You've got Kirby's Dream Land 2 from the Game Boy. Kirby Superstar from the Super Nintendo. You've got Kirby's Dream Land 3 from Super Nintendo. And you've got Kirby 64, and that's the Crystal Shards, and that's from Nintendo 64. And if you can take a look here, it says right there, the original graphics and content have been preserved. So basically, in Kirby's Dream Collection Special Edition, so basically when you pop this in, it's the original game. The Mario All-Stars was kind of like that weird revamp of the old Mario games. It wasn't the original graphics and the original sound. This supposedly is. So really, really, really excited to bust that out, guys. Really looking forward to it. So the Kirby's 20th Anniversary Special Edition, along with Roller Coaster Tycoon 3D and Brink for the 360. That was the Gamefly year-end sale pickups that I made. And then the last two games I got, I know I'm rambling on a bit. It's running on 14 plus minutes now, I know. But I have a lot to get out, lots of games that I picked up. Went to Best Buy. Quick backstory. My baby was born. So she's here. She is a girl. She is here. So she came. If you guys remember from my live shows back in the day on Blog TV and all that stuff, a lot of you know that I was a smoker. And I say I was a smoker. With my baby coming and my daughter being born and everything else, I kind of had like this little revelation that, you know what, like I really gotta stop doing that kind of stuff. Like, I need to stop smoking because number one, it's bad for me. It's bad for her to be around, and she needs me around as long as she can possibly have me. And I was like, you know what? I'm quitting for her, and I quit a 17-year habit. So for 17 years, I've been smoking. Most recently, up to a pack a day. I just stopped cold turkey, and I've been keeping track. It's a little over 3 weeks now since I've had a cigarette. Not gonna lie, it's the hardest thing you're ever gonna have to do. So if those of you out there who have never smoked, never do it. If you guys are doing it, make sure you got good support behind you. Mindy has been a blessing to me throughout this whole thing because she has been very supportive of me and trying to help me kind of get over the cravings when I have them. But the bottom line is behind that story is that I started keeping track of how much money I'm saving. I mean, I was spending basically $7 a day on cigarettes, and that's $50 a week, $200 a month. You figure $200 a month, I could get 3 brand new Xbox games a month and have $20 left over, and that's equivalent to what I was spending on cigarettes. So I was like, you know what? Now that I quit smoking, I'm gonna reward myself for the first. When I get through that first week and I save $50, I'm gonna add a little bit to it. I'm gonna go shopping for games. I'm gonna buy myself some games as a reward for not smoking. And when you physically see yourself bring something home, it makes, not that it doesn't make it worthwhile just knowing you're healthier, but it makes it all worthwhile when you see physically that you can get something else instead. Like it's a reward. It's like that old 5-year-old mentality, but it works. You know, I was like, hell yeah, I just got these. I would have spent the same money on cigarettes, but now I have 2 new games to play. So anyway, Mindy and I went down to Best Buy to purchase my my gift to myself, so to speak. And I picked up 2 games for the 360. Excuse me. The first game I picked up, I had a coupon from the At Gamer magazine, which was, I believe it was $10 off. Was it $10? Yeah, $10 off any game, $29.99 or more. And then I also had $10 in rewards credits from Best Buy, like the reward certificate. So I got $20 off this game. Ended up paying $15 for it, which is exactly what I wanted to pay for this game because I've heard it's pretty crappy but pretty comical. But that game is Lollipop Chainsaw. I never saw myself buying this game ever, and I never saw myself ever playing this game. But when I saw it and I knew I could get it for $15, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pick that game up because it looks comical to me. The fact that you're a cheerleader with a chainsaw killing zombies, I mean, that's a little over the top and it sounds awesome. So if you guys have played this game, I have not had a chance to play it yet, but if you have had a chance to play this game, please let me know what you think, because I think that would be very interesting to see the different, just the different points of view on it. So I was able to pick that game up for $15, which like I said, I felt was not a bad deal. And the last game I picked up, I have not busted it yet. I've had it for a week, and for one reason or another, between my daughter being born and everything else, I just have not had a chance to play it yet. But that game, from what I hear, is in the Game of the Year running for a lot of people, and I cannot wait to play this game. I'm going to bust it out tonight. Far Cry 3. I've been hearing such amazing things about this game, and I cannot wait to try it out. Pixel Sandwich has been playing, and he says it's just gorgeous. He thinks it's one of the best first-person games since Bioshock 1, and that's a direct quote from him that he was telling me. Just an open world first person shooter, and it just looks so amazing to me. So that was my last pickup I had. So just the games I have to play now, I've got a pretty decent stack that I'm looking at having to bust out here. So it's going to be a while now because I need to get through this stack. It will be a while for me to actually get through and probably pick up more games because I've got so many to play through now. So I'm going to work on some of the capture videos. I'm going to work on doing some reviews with capture, all that kind of stuff. So maybe, you never know, you may see me hit up some of these as some review. That's going to do it, guys. Hopefully you had a great 2012. Thank you guys so much for your support over the last 12 months, over this year, 2012. And looking forward to an awesome 2013. Couple more months, we got the flea markets, flying back up again. I may, once in a while, take another trip up to Lucky Fun Time and get those Brick and Mortar Mondays back up and running again. it's gonna be pretty cool, and my daughter Aliana, she's gonna be coming with me on Brick and Mortar Mondays and to the flea markets now. So we have a third member of the team looking for games now. So I've already talked to her about playing in the game room, and she was all smiles, literally all smiles when I mentioned Mega Man. I said Mega Man, and she just smiled ear to ear. So who knows? Maybe we got a Mega Man fan brewing here. So until next time, guys. Until next year. This is AC Card Shark. Take care.